Okay. Anything happened this week
Anything new happened this week?
for you?
I was talking to some people at work about the podcast, and they
Mhm.
suggested a word that we do, and it's funny because we did it already.
Yeah.
But we haven't released it yet.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. They said we needed to do cooked. Because I guess they had taken family photos or something like that, and they sent it out to the family, and their niece, her response to the photo was, "Oh, that's cooked."
I think that's all tied in with the whole you ate that stuff. It's like all in the same vicinity of what they're trying to talk about.
I'm going to go one step further. I don't think cooked has a meaning. That's what I've decided, because when we recorded the episode,
They had a ton of meetings.
there were at least 4.
Yeah.
This response
Mhm.
in my head means probably at least 5.
Okay.
And if you have more than 5 definitions, do you have any definition?
That's like a multi-purpose. It's like a Swiss Army knife of slang words.
Right. It's like you can say anything. You can use cooked in any situation. It is the fuck of the slang world.
It's the new skibbity.
Sure.
And skibbity's changing now too. It's so gross. Like every now and then you or my wife or your wife will send something with slang, or every now and then like one of our friends will send us like a video with the new slang stuff. And as soon as I get to skibbities in any of those, because all the new versions of it, I'm like, I'm done. It's moving too fast for me. I'm an old man.
Yes, you are.
Well, at least your coworkers are going to be happy. That sucker's right in the chamber.
No, I was talking to a guest. I wasn't talking to coworkers.
I guess your guests are going to be happy.
Probably not.
No. Did you at least give them a sticker or something?
No, I told them to go scan the sticker in the back.
There's a sticker in the back? You put a sticker up?
No, you did.
When?
I'm assuming when we were there for music trivia that one time.
Can't prove anything.
I can. I don't carry the stickers. You do. There's one in the back.
You guys have all kinds of stickers. I give you stickers all the time. And you and Candace are there all the time.
Candace and I are not there all the time. I am there more frequently.
So
but
then more than likely, you're the one that put the sticker there. Thank you.
I don't take the stickers anywhere. I don't even know that I've given anybody a sticker.
Yeah, thanks for that.
That's how much I believe in this podcast.
Yep, pretty much.
That it can do its own marketing, and I don't need to hand out stickers.
Thanks, man. Kicking ass and taking names, dude.
No. It's better than, graffiti.
Not much. Where's the sticker at? I've never even seen the back of that place.
Yes, you have.
Mm-mm.
You went to the bathroom.
Oh, it's by the bathrooms?
Yes. And then you came out of the bathroom and you placed the sticker.
Am I on video?
And the reason, yes.
Shit.
Good. That's all I needed. I just wanted you to admit it.
Still can't prove anything. You can't prove nothing because this will be edited out.
Also, you can't prove nothing is a double negative, which means you can prove everything.
You know what else is fun?
What?
Hang out with your slang out.
Is it, though?
This podcast
is over.
Is as fun as it gets. Right?
Sure.
I'm sure he's got a word for us here a little bit after the music, and I'm sure he'll bring the energy when he tells me the word.
Probably not.
Okay.
Why mix things up?
All right. Like usual. Thanks for being our slanger.
So I'm not sure when we should drop this episode. We've been sitting on this phrase since week 1.
Hey,
probably.
Trust me.
Which means it's no longer relevant, but it just struck me the other day.
I got your back. Anything you drop, I'll pick up. That's what I do.
That's why I hold on to the soap.
Prison jokes are the best.
They are the best, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like nobody doesn't laugh at prison jokes, especially ex-cons.
Yeah.
No, so we've been holding on to this one for a while, and
it still gets used, though.
Yeah, it still gets used, but it's probably past its prime. But most of the things that we release are past their prime by the time we release them, so it makes sense. But I figured, I was driving around the other day, and I realized we're coming up on a holiday, which we may use it for that episode. We may use it for a different episode. It's fine. But this is a phrase that basically tells you that something is making you feel a certain way. But I feel like it's appropriate.
Where's the beef?
Yes.
Yeah, that is outdated. Yeah. It's the perfect one for Valentine's Day, though.
I wonder if they made "Where's the beef" their slogan because they had square patties, so there was more beef.
Sure.
Square inches.
No, it's just to make fun of McDonald's.
No, because there's no beef.
Yeah, their little patties used to be really small. I'm an authority on that.
I bet you are.
I know beef. Well, what's your word?
Oh, I forgot. Are we still recording?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, so people have been doing this for a while now, and I heard it a couple times recently. But it's the "it's giving" moment. And so in this season, as the holidays are upon us, I figured it's time to do an episode where it's giving thanks.
Ugh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I really don't like "it's giving."
I know you don't. In fact, I would go as far as to say you hate "it's giving."
It's not it might have been back in the day.
And I feel like it's evolved too. I feel like when I first heard it, it was "it's giving" whatever it was giving.
It was just some kind of vibe.
And then, right. But you would say vibes after it.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, vibes just got dropped off. And then it was just "it's giving" blank.
Yeah.
So like it's giving vehicular manslaughter.
It's giving it hurts when I pee.
Like post-boat America. It's giving vehicular manslaughter.
I don't know. At times I think it gets used and it gets used and it's clever. But it was being used all the time by every person on a social network.
Probably in ways where it didn't make sense.
Or it just came off
like they were just saying it to say it. It didn't fit the
It felt like it was part of that Valley Girl kind of like and then like they thought that was clever. Like it's giving Barbie, it's giving Maybelline or something stupid. That's the only makeup I can think of.
That's nice. Definitely doesn't date you. You sure you don't want to say Avon?
Maybelline's still there. Urban Dictionary, it's giving. Depending on context, if someone says it's giving to you and adds nothing after, then that means the person thinks you fine as shit.
So it's giving without any word following.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't make any sense. Also applies to the other nouns.
It's
Looks
giving
good
to look a lot like what's up.
If the person says it's giving, then adds something after, then what they say after is what they think the noun they're talking about. Is what they think of the noun they are talking about. Girl number one, the boy over there. The boy over there, girl, it's giving. Girl number two, but his friend is giving stalker vibes, so I don't know. Stalker vibes. That's a good band name.
Yeah, but it would be stalkered, like stalkered chaining.
Using "it's giving" as that person's hot, I have never heard it that way.
No, I've never heard it that way either. And it's weird because it's pronounless. Yeah. Or neutral pronouns, I guess.
A short phrase you use when something is hitting different.
Like, I feel like if you were talking about a man or female that was hot, you would be saying he's giving or she's giving. You wouldn't say it's giving, right?
Yeah. It's giving, to give off an air of sorts.
And I also feel like the follow-up to that would be like, I wish he was.
That's all we got.
It's giving has already jumped the shark.
It's giving Fonzie. What was Fonzie's last name?
That was his last name. His name was Arthur Fonzarelli.
Arthur Fonzarelli. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We can do a little thing here.
Is it a different thing?
I will say something. I'll say a word or something. And then you have to say it's giving.
And then an adjective to describe that thing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
I don't know that I'm ever going to be ready. You're going to have to do a lot of editing for this, but go ahead.
Okay. Major League.
It's giving hilarity.
Okay.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
It's giving Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I assumed you were going to go Neil Diamond.
That could do that too. I can't believe I almost forgot Nicolas Cage's name.
I can't believe you did either. You know who really can't believe it?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
All right.
He was in your favorite movie, 8mm. Go ahead.
He was in Saving Private Ryan. Root beer.
It's giving sarsaparilla. I don't even know how to say the word. I've never known how to say the word. Because if you look at the word, like you can't pronounce it.
But you still tried. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
And wait, whoa.
Yeah.
I found a chink in your armor. Wait, is chink the right word?
You can't say that.
What is it called then? It's a chink in your armor.
It is, but still.
What's that little Asian man doing in his pants?
Hey, get out of my armor.
Son of a bitch.
Do you think that
It's so not going to make the
Do you think that happened in that Tom Cruise movie? Last Samurai?
The Last Samurai? You know, that movie was so...
This is why we can't do video.
There's no truth to that movie because there was no samurais that short.
They
should have called it Kitty Samurai.
This is why we can't.
So we can't have nice
video.
podcasts.
What do I got? Guillermo.
It's giving...
I was going to do Liverpool soccer, but we'll go with Guillermo.
It's about the same right now. No, it's... You know what?
They're both giving Luis Diaz. That's weird.
Guillermo, my French bulldog's about to turn 2 years old. It's giving heartbreak.
Why? He still has his balls and you refuse to take them away.
Because I know in like 8 to 9 years, I'm going to be inconsolable. I love that guy so much. Dude, I want to cry right now.
You're already insufferable. You're going to be inconsolable too?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we'll just be catching on by then. This podcast.
Probably not. We'll be up to 36 listeners.
Okay. Foo Fighters.
It's giving confusion currently.
It's giving comeback, hopefully.
I hope so.
It's giving none of our damn business is what I think.
Separate point, did you see that people are up in arms because Linkin Park's going on a new tour?
Mm-hmm. It's a huge tour.
Do you see who's opening for them?
Depends on which one. One of my favorite bands is opening for them. They're doing a thing like 5 or 6 dates is one band, 5 or 6 dates is another band.
Hall & Oates is opening for them?
I wish. No, a band called Paris. We talked about them before.
Oh, I didn't know that they were opening.
They're just not going to open here.
No, but Queens of the Stone Age is one of the bands that's opening for them. And everybody's up in arms because they're like, the fuck are they opening for Linkin? Not real Linkin Park for?
Because Linkin Park has sold about 400 more million records. Ready when you are.
Optimus Prime.
It's giving...
I even know the adjective that I want to use for this. So you're wrong, but go ahead.
What's the word for mechanical erection?
I think that is the word. I don't think...
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think there's like a singular word that means mechanical erection.
I used to call that my star screen.
Also, band name, Mechanical Erection.
Fuck yeah. No, isn't that Linkin Park's third album?
I think it's a brand new album.
Yeah. I don't know. Father figure. It's giving father figure vibes. It's giving hero vibes.
I was just going to go with it's giving leadership.
Sure.
He's the ultimate leader.
He's the ultimate prime.
He's an even better leader than 1,000 milliliters of something.
I think we should just rename the podcast Hang Out with Optimus Prime.
God, I wish. Peter Cullen would never do this.
Hoop. All right. Are we good with that?
I think that would be ho-wop.
Well, yeah, if you want to be literal. So this podcast is giving some
hopeless vibes.
Off-color vibes.
It's giving...
I was going to say politically incorrect, but...
It's giving reaching. It's giving...
It's giving smartless vibes.
I don't know that it's giving smartless vibes. If any of our episodes were giving smartless vibes, we'd be a lot more popular.
No, they'd have bought us out by now.
God willing. They could even take over and host. I don't care.
Okay, one more for you.
Sure.
Conan O'Brien.
Wow.
Let this one marinate.
It's giving comedic perfection. And here's why. I realized from listening to his podcast recently that, and I think I may have said it on the podcast before, but I used to think that all of his comedy was based on visual because like he's kind of wacky and cartoony looking in his own right that like,
but the medium he was well known for, it's what he had to write most of. It was visual.
Right. So you had to see it to understand the joke.
Yeah.
And two things. I realized that he's funny on normal jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he is good at being both completely ridiculous funny and like just normal funny.
Yeah.
But I've also realized that his comedy is so good, and I've learned it so well over time, that if he tells a joke that should be visual and I'm listening to it in audio, I can still see the joke in my head as if it were on TV.
That's cool. We've been talking about him a lot lately, and my thought was he can like totally eviscerate you in one sentence. Like he could come for you. And in that same sentence, put himself down twice as bad as he just did you.
Oh yeah. Self-deprecation is his
yeah, he's
superpower.
He's perfect at both of those. Like, especially if he gives somebody.
And I think he does that because it allows him to say much worse things about the person that he's talking to than he normally would be able to, because he immediately
and he takes it though, too.
Himself.
Like he'll put something out there and then someone will just come right back and give it right back to him and like cut him in half. And he plays that off so well.
Yeah.
So
since it's giving and we're releasing it the day before Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some of the things over time that you've given thanks for at the Thanksgiving table?
You know, we never really did that.
I understand that.
Yeah. We've maybe done that now with my family, but with my kids.
Okay.
We haven't done anything recently. Oh. That's basically all I'm thankful for is my kids and my wife. And now this podcast and you a little bit. And
Thanksgiving is where we came up with this podcast.
Where we did?
That's the nicest thing I'm ever going to say.
I'm giving you thanks for that because I didn't come up with this.
When I say it's, I mean me. It's giving.
It's just his middle name, by the way.
Over credit. Yeah, actually, what's today? Today the 17th?
Sounds right.
Yeah. So today is the 13th anniversary of the last quote unquote Thanksgiving dinner I got to have with my dad.
Okay.
And so I'm thankful that I got that opportunity. I'm thankful that my uncle was there for that because he wasn't going to come initially, and I guilted him into doing so.
Nice.
Which I should really hold up my end of the bargain better and talk to him more frequently, but that's neither here nor there. So I definitely gave thanks a lot that year.
Yeah.
I know I've given thanks for being really good at stadium checkers.
And Foursquare.
Oh, not at the table. I used to beat the shit out of my family at stadium checkers and always at Thanksgiving. So
okay, gotcha.
I never gave thanks for crows because there used to be a whole bunch of crows that would be on the telephone wire above my grandparents' house where we had Thanksgiving every year. They would shit all over our car.
Why wouldn't you give them thanks?
Because they're assholes. It was an entire murder.
But they might be carrying spirits of.
Also, I'm really mad in hindsight that as a kid, I did not know that the term for a lot of crows was murder and that social media didn't exist, because there would have been so many jokes back then every Thanksgiving that we went to visit.
Really?
Yeah. Like literally, it was always 20 or 30 crows sitting on the phone wires or electrical wires, whatever they were up above.
Freaking wires. One, like since you actually got real and heartfelt.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's because it's giving compassion. Okay.
Well, it's giving. I have to give thanks for my French bulldog. No, I would actually, in all honesty, I'd like to give thanks that you've taken this journey with me with this podcast, because it's actually helped me a ton.
That's such an appropriate time to say that, because I just wanted to say thank you for hosting this podcast with me. It's been a joy. I'm never going to do it again.
That's what I thought. So it's giving winning vibes.
It's giving 2-week notice.
It's giving the check is in the mail.
It's giving we don't earn anything.
Yeah, we don't make any money yet. It's giving. Hopefully, you guys can help us with that.
I think this is where we can make it's giving count, because we did this with what shitty word that I hate so much. Bougie.
It's a long list.
It's sort of giving bougie vibes in that we can just say it's giving in front of literally anything where it makes absolutely no sense. And I think eventually we can kill it off.
It's pretty right. I'm looking at all the words on the wall that we've done in the past, and you can put "it's giving" in front of all of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Although if it's giving drip, I worry about what you did the night before. It's giving Patty.
It's giving Tijuana.
It's giving cheeks.
It's giving my.
It's giving ick. Somebody's for sure said that.
It's giving my B.
It's giving demure. Yeah,
I'm going to use this one. It's giving oof. Yeah. That pretty much sums up our podcast, actually.
Isn't that an anagram? No, it's not. It's not the same.
A mammogram?
Yeah. That's palindrome anyway.
Yeah.
Anagram is real.
I want a palindrome. Those are the best drones.
No, a palindrome.
It's like my buddy, the little doll, but it's like a palindrome.
No, it's palindrome is when you have a friend that is riding a drone. Speaking of, you know how I do the Amazon Flex shift sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing construction in this part of the parking lot forever, which has caused us all to not go in the normal entrance, which is sort of annoying. And the other day I found out what it was for.
Mm-hmm.
They were building all these things and I couldn't tell what it was. It looked like it might just be a break area for people. And I was like, why would they put us outside? It's 115 degrees in summer, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, they did some testing the other day of what they're putting there. And it's the new Amazon drones. So they were actually flying the drones.
For real? The ones that'll deliver?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yikes. I had to get my...
Also, those things are big.
They'd have to be.
Like 4 feet tall.
Yeah. They'd have to be just to offset the weight they're going to have to carry for some things.
I'm sort of confused because they're not entirely out of the flight path of Sky Harbor. So like, can you, from there, I guess you would only be able to deliver west?
I'm going to go full Ron Swanson on one of those, dude.
You're going to give it a mustache?
Yeah. I'm going to give it a mustache. And what else does Ron do? Eat a lot of bacon.
I feel like maybe you should go full Michael Bolton on one of those things. You're not going to get the joke. I'll wait to see if you get there.
Michael Bolton from Office Space?
Yes, Michael Bolton from Office Space.
Yeah, when he smashes it's the fax or is it the printer?
Copier,
yes. Yeah, classic.
I think it was like one of the 3-in-1 machines, actually, copier, fax, and printer. Because he needed a copy of their TPS reports.
It's a great scene. Okay.
Well,
let's put some turkey in you, dude.
It's giving final thoughts.
I don't want to stomp on all our nice thoughts we just had.
It's giving banana hammock.
It's giving boulder holder.
Over the shoulder boulder holder?
Sure. It's giving right now. 3 seconds. Favorite Thanksgiving food? Fail.
Well, I don't know anymore. Mashed potatoes and gravy.
I will second that emotion.
I used to hate stuffing because everybody's family does it the way where it poisons you. But now, having made a few stuffings and doing it in a way where I'm not trying to actively kill people, stuffing's pretty fucking delicious. Do you call it stuffing or dressing?
Nobody calls it dressing.
There are people that call it dressing.
I know, it's absolutely annoying. There's some in the box that you can go buy some that says dressing.
What do I put on my salad?
It's gonna be that kind of party. Well, Slangers, enjoy your loved ones, enjoy your food or work or whatever you have going for this holiday weekend.
Go after it, get into feast mode.
Nom nom. All right, I'm Dan.
I'm Matt.
No, it's giving Dan vibes.
I'm giving Dan vibes?
Always.
Oh, well, then in that case, it's giving stupid vibes.
I'll take it. Look how happy you are.
Now I don't even get to be a host. My name doesn't even get mentioned. Bullshit.
Sounds about right.
It's giving, go have some pie, everybody.
All right.
Later, Slangers. Wait. Before we go, we're almost 100 episodes in. And I know not a lot of people have made it this entire time. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's a new group every week. But regardless of whether or not it is, I just wanted to say in this time of thanks that I'm thankful for all our listeners.
I'm thankful for most of them.
Because without them, we'd just be doing this for each other. And let's be honest, that's mostly what we're doing. But it'd be nice to know that somebody listens and likes us. And so,
well, if this doesn't work out, we can either start that pickleball team or what's that slap fight thing they do now?
ooh,
We could join the league of that slap fighting.
is that a league now? Did
Yeah.
Mike Tyson join the other day?
I think Dana Schmo owns it now.
Well, yeah, he's got all that money from WWE for them buying him out.
Well, let's not end our lovely Thanksgiving episode with hate.
Why? That's how most Thanksgiving.
This is true. All right. Food fight.
Goodbye.
All right. I guess some of that could be an intro, right?
No, probably not. Let's see. We talked about ladyboys and your attraction to dog testicles.
Yeah.
So
Depends on the breed.
it does not actually.
It's been a while.
It should be forever. Like basically,
That didn't make you nostalgic or anything for season 1?
I mean, it made me nostalgic for figuring out whether or not we can press charges against you for dog pornography.
Probably. Well, not with the new administration coming in.
Oh yeah,
I'm good.
all. Everything's on board.
Yeah, I'm good.